Hello, Doug here. Welcome back to yet another board game channel and yet another turn of Eldritch Horror as we attempt to prevent Syzygy from occurring. Last turn, well, we were both extremely fortunate and extremely unfortunate. We were lucky in that we managed to miraculously close a couple of gates before the Omen track went around to the Omen with matching those gates. We were left with one, but we had three, so getting rid of two of them was great. We were also unfortunate in that we managed to lose every single clue that either an investigator owned or that was on the board. And of course, clues are super important for solving mysteries and actually winning the game. We are much of the way through our first mystery, Relics of an Ancient World. We've got 3 out of 4 Eldritch tokens on it, and we do need 4. Fortunately, Mandy can generate a clue every turn if we want her to. What else have we got going on? We've got a couple of monsters, one on a gate, one not. The one on the gate is on a green Omen, which will happen if the Omen moves during the Mythos phase, and as we are now completely out of the rumors, 2 nasty rumors that we managed to get rid of or took effect. Yeah, that's going to be turning every single time because there are no more blue cards. So, we probably want to try to close that, which we have a couple of options to try to get that done. Alright, everything is set up the way we need it. Sorry, I'm suddenly rambling. We've made Mandy our lead investigator, mostly because I want her to spawn a clue right away, which may alter our strategy for the other investigators. So let's swing down to Mandy Thompson. Okay, here's Mandy in Shanghai. As I said, for her first action, we're going to use her special ability, draw two clues from the clue pool, spawn one of them and discard the other. So we'll draw a couple at random. And see, one of them is the Heart of Africa. That does not want to focus. There we go. And the other one is Tokyo. Tokyo has a monster on it. Heart of Africa it is. There we go. Discard the other one. Now, for her second action, I want to try the old journal again. When we retest her observation, if we pass, we get to flip it and get something good. Her observation is 4. She should be able to get it, but she should have been able to get it last time as well. And okay, yes, 3 out of 4 successes. Andy got it. Oh wait, whoa. Okay. If this does focus, it might not help. You find a coded message scrawled in the margins. As you decipher the code, okay, I don't think we actually need to decipher it. Personally, to actually have the effect, would be interesting to know what exactly that says. Somebody must have decoded it. As you decipher the code, you learn of a prophesied future. Advance the active mystery by 1. Yes. Then discard this card. Right, that is going away. Discarding by 1, advancing by 1 means we take an Eldritch token and put it on our mystery, which means we have now, there it goes, solved the mystery. Although, of course, it doesn't take effect until the end of the Mythos phase, because we now have the Eldritch tokens on the card equal to the number of investigators. Yes, huzzah. We lucked out there. Yay, Mandy. All right. Mandy did as well as could be humanly possible. They are giving us a clue and advancing the mystery, no problem. Okay, let's move up to Norman Withers then. Okay, there's Norman up in London. I think we're going to have him hang around and try to close that gate again, because we really do need to keep gates closed. And there's no clues near him anyway. So yeah, first thing we're going to do is have Norman rest. Puts him up to his full 5 health and a whopping 2 sanity. Next thing we're going to have him do... actually, let's give him a focus token. Now, I thought I had given him a focus token last turn and hadn't used it, but there's none here. Maybe I did use it. Maybe I'm just easily confused. Anyway, we've had him rest and take a focus token. Those are its 2 actions. Now we will move over to Joe Diamond. Okay, Joe, off the coast of North America. We have that gate, so I'm going to send him over there to do that gate. He'll have to fight the cultists, but so far the cultists are fairly low level. There's only 1 Eldritch token on the red omen, which is what strengthens them. So, first of all, we are going to have him rest because he's not well either. So that puts him up to 3 health and 4 sanity. And second action, he is going to move into San Francisco to take on the cultist and close the gate. Right, Joe? You're going to close the gate. Which just leaves us with Skids O'Toole. Alright, Skids, we're not going to do a lot with because he's sort of in the middle of nowhere. So, 2, 3, Mandy is closer to the clue token than Skid, so we might have him go for it. I think we're going to move him over to Sydney anyway, because it's if he does decide to go for the clue token in the heart of Africa, going via Sydney is 1 route less. And yeah, in anticipation of future moves, while there, he will pick up a ship ticket. Alright, that wraps up all of our actions. We will now be moving on to the encounter phase, back to Mandy in Shanghai. Alright, Mandy is going to have a Shanghai encounter. A historian visiting from New England shows you a profane golden jewel. Not sure how a jewel can appear profane, but alright. Just the sight of it disturbs you. Okay, I guess it is properly profane. That'll be a will check -1, which means she's rolling 1. Uh-oh. Okay. Fingers crossed for Mandy. She has nothing that will allow her re-rolls. Nope. And abject failure. She rolled a 1. Alright, so what happens? If you pass, doesn't happen. If you fail, something about the jewel haunts you. Lose 1 sanity, that'll knock her back down to 1. And gain a madness condition. Lovely. Okay, down to 1. Put that away. Find a madness condition. She now has a potential case of amnesia. So we will want to roll a 5 or a 6 on the rest to get rid of this, please. And during a reckoning, we're going to test. Yes, we've already established that her will is poor. If you fail, flip the card. Fingers crossed that we don't get a reckoning again for a 3rd turn in a row. Alright, now it's Norman's turn. Okay, Norman in London is going to attempt to close that gate. So, on the other side is the Plateau of Lang. A robed figure tells you that he's going to devour you and use your soul to fuel his arcane might. What a jerk. You want to run away, but as you listen to his words, you feel a cold paralysis overtake you. You struggle to resist the effects of his spell. Test will. Okay, his will is rather better than Mandy's. His is 4. So he's got a much better chance of getting through this okay. Make sure he has no modifiers. Nope, he does not. Norman. Okay, so we go to the fail resolution. Your body goes numb with cold. Gain a hypothermia condition unless you spend 1 focus. Oh, he's got a focus. If you spend the focus, you are able to wipe away the symbols he's drawn on the rocks and escape. Close this gate. Yeah. I'm so glad I picked up that focus. Haha. Take that, robed figure. London is now a gate-free zone. Good on Norman. Now we'll see if Joe Diamond can have the same kind of luck closing his. Alright. Joe in San Francisco, going up against a cultist. We'll check the Syzygy card. So, first he gets to do a will +1 check to avoid 1 sanity damage. Horror is equal to the number of Eldritch tokens on the red space for the omen track. That is 1. So, he does only have 2 will and a focus token. Oh, but it's okay. He blocked the 1. Now we move on to the physical combat. Its toughness will in fact be 2. Eldritch token on the red space +1. So we have to do 2 damage and prevent 1 damage ourselves. And that will be a standard strength attack. Got 3. He's still got his focus token. Oh, but that's okay. Not needed. He rolled 2 5s. Goodbye, cultist. Back in the bag. Right. So that means he now attempts to close the San Francisco gate, and on the other side of the gate is Yuggoth. You find yourself on the cloud-covered moon Nethon, looking down upon the surface of Yuggoth. You try to find the pyramids on the planet's surface. Observation. Oh, his observation's 4. Oh, could have left that there. Apparently there are pyramids on Yuggoth. Okay, we had a success. As soon as you glimpse the pyramids, a terrible green light shoots up from their apex. You feel the light tearing your mind apart. Test well. We're back down to 2 dice with a focus token. We are going to spend that focus token, as he only rolled a 3 and a 4. No good. Doom's going to advance soon. If you pass, we don't get to close the gate. If you fail, the light devastates your mind. Lose 2 sanity. That knocks Joe back down to 2. That's too bad. Oh well. So be it. That just leaves us with Skids O'Toole down in Sydney, Australia. Right. Skids. Seeing what he can find down under. In a game of cards, the stakes are raised and you bet a prized possession. No, Skids, no, don't. You watch the other players carefully for any tells. Observation -1. That will be a roll of 2. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's use up his focus token. Come on. Yes. If you pass, you call a bluff. Gain 1 random weapon asset from the deck. Yes. We need more weapons. Let's just have a look for one from the deck. Okay, the first weapon found is everybody's favorite, dynamite. As an action, you may discard this card to cause each monster on your space to lose 3 health. Alright, that's everybody's encounters. Didn't get done the thing I wanted to do. The thing I most needed done. Oh well, on to the dreaded mythos phase and see if we manage to survive. Okay, it's that time again. We get, yes, the omen track moves. Onto the green omen, we have a single green gate. Doom advances to 10. Then a monster surge. So we're going to get 2 monsters appearing in San Francisco. Joe might want to leave because he doesn't have the dynamite. Alright, first we get Amigo. Which looks like that. Oh god, he's a clue eater. And second one is, oh, another cultist. We know they're not terrifically challenging. Just get a couple of stands for them. And suddenly San Francisco seems very crowded. Yeah, I think Joe's going to get the heck out of Dodge. Alright, next thing that happens is, oh, we get to spawn clues. And in a 4-player game, we spawn 2 of them. Yay, clues. So first up we get space 17. Right there. Hey, it's very close to Mandy. Of course, I don't know how much we need clues coming up. Might be a weird, unique one. And the other one on space 13. which is, I'll find, oh, okay, way up there. I guess Norman could go for that one. It's pretty close. All right. The actual event. Strong Gree-Gree, the old man told you. You've been wearing the pouch around your neck ever since New Orleans. You wanted to spill blood for you, he drawled. You has to spill your blood for the Gree-Gree. Blood flows. Lead investigator discards one monster of his choice and loses health equal to its toughness. Okay, that'll be Mandy. Mandy has 5. Okay, she can get rid of the rat thing, which has 1. The cultist has 2. And the Migo, okay, it's going to do a lot of damage to her, but the Migo is definitely the worst because, well, it is the strongest, and also on Reckonings, it's going to start gobbling up our clues. So yeah, and he's going to take one for the team, and she is going to rest next turn. We would really like her to rest hard. Anyway, Migo goes away. It wasn't a terrible Mythos card. I mean, Mandy got hurt, but for a significant benefit. We're actually getting kind of lucky on the Mythos. I mean, they all suck. But this one, getting ones that don't suck quite as much. And now, the most important part. Our Relics of the Ancient World mystery has been solved. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there were Eldritch tokens on this card equal to, in our case, 4, solve this mystery. We've got 4. 1 down. We're a third of the way there. So let's see. Should I just take what's on top or give it a shuffle? Let's give it a wee shuffle. Okay. Plea to the court of Azathoth. We're not fighting him. Not all who walk the earth wish to see humanity survive the eclipse. Worshippers of the Daemon Sultan congregate to perform nefarious rituals which draw the eyes of the dread court to earth. After an investigator resolves a research encounter, it just says resolves, not necessarily succeeded. Oh, it would have to be a success though. You may spend 1 clue gained from that encounter, so that would be a success, to place an Eldritch token on the nearest wilderness space that does not contain an Eldritch token. As an encounter, an investigator on a space containing an Eldritch token may attempt to stop the ritual. A cultist monster ambushes him. If he defeats it, place that Eldritch token on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to 4, solve this mystery. Okay, that's an interesting one. So, we have to pick up clues and beat up cultists. And who doesn't love beating up a cultist? Alright, well, despite a couple of our investigators being in not especially good condition, I'm considering that to be a fairly successful turn. We solved our first mystery. Go team. Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for all the subscriptions and the likes and the comments. It's all very much appreciated. And we will see you next time for yet another turn of Eldritch Horror, holding back Syzygy. So long.